Being a musician is so difficult. Being a musician is so difficult. Being any art kind of thing. Like, you fucking bozos ruined it for everybody. You understand? That's what it is. It's like the fucking chat GBT. Fucking, you think you're a writer now? You're not a writer, bro. You still a bozo. You still regular. You not lit. Stop it. And these artists that fucking think that they can do all this shit just because they could fucking rip off an AI beat. Like, it's getting to the point where it's just draining. I can't do it. 2019, I already had this idea of wanting to do some country shit. I did a Nine Inch Nails Hurt cover that Johnny Cash did. And the psychic told me that I needed to do a country album and that Johnny Cash's brother's soul was like in my body or some weird shit like that. I thought the girl was like definitely on some drugs. A couple weeks later, Johnny Cash's family reached out to me and posted my song. And then 2020 happened and the industry shut down, everything in the world shut down, and I was miserable. And I just remembered like saying, yo, I'm gonna do a country album in 2020. So started doing a little bit of it in LA and then got in the car and drove to Nashville and got a call that's from my homie. He was like, come to Alabama, Muscle Shoals, you need to watch this documentary. And I said, okay, cool. So I watched it like on my way to Nashville and I was like, wow, this documentary is so sick. I said, fuck Nashville, I'm not going to Nashville. And I went to Alabama and began working on this Brooklyn Cowboy album. It's a country album slash like Gashi album. And then at the time, I was fucking with this girl who was like, yo, the cowboy hat with the Yankee logo makes you a superhero. You're the Brooklyn Cowboy. So I like did the cowboy hats with the logos and it became so popular. I dropped the album, like, yo, we hit the charts. I'm not a country fucking singer, you know? And then I went to the country awards and they started accepting me as a country singer and Jelly Roll gave me a hug and everybody was showing me so much love. And then everybody started riding the fucking wave. Everybody started doing it and it made me look like I was like riding a wave, which I don't fucking like, you know what I mean? At that point, it was like getting tacky and I didn't want to fucking do it. That shit was becoming like, I can't fit, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm Albanian, bro. Like, I can't look like I'm following a trend or something. So I was like, yo, man, fuck this shit, dude. I fucking said, fuck it. I dropped the album, time to start something new, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm starting a rap album called The Killer Whales of Gotham. You have to figure out a way to, if you can make 2,000 fucking fans and they buy everything, merch, everything, come to your shows and figure it out, you can make a living off of this shit, you know what I mean? Don't compare yourself to the bots, bro, because the bots will kill you. It's all fake streams. So you got organic fucking independent artists comparing their shit to like somebody who's a fucking plant bot buying motherfucker. And then you think that's not hurting you, but it is. It's draining you, you know what I mean? The way I navigate it is finding ways to communicate with my audience, create a group, because we are in a cult time. So you have to build the fucking cult following and just focus on your fans. Like, stop trying to be mainstream. Those times are done, bro. It's done. Just build your following, build the community, and that's the only way you're gonna survive now. I'm sitting there watching my billboards. I had like 6 billboards in Times Square. So I'm looking like a fucking kid in the living room staring at his baby pictures, right? And then I go, wow, this is so fucking cool. It's me on a horse on the Brooklyn Bridge in the middle of Times Square. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And then some dude taps me on my shoulder, older guy, and he goes, that's you? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, wow, that's amazing. I'm like, thank you. What do you do? He's like, I save the whales in Gotham. There's whales in New York City. Did you know that? And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. There is whales in New York City. The Gotham idea was always there, but what stamped it was meeting that dude in Times Square who told me there's whales in New York City. And I was like, you know what, we're the killer whales of Gotham. And now I'm recruiting every rapper that's no longer doing it, who's like, yeah, man, you know, I got a job now. Like, it's so hard to do music. So I want to form something like the fucking Warriors movie, where everyone is in one room and we're all showing you what the fuck time it is. I just feel like I need to bring everybody together and form it and call it the Killer Whales of Gotham. I used AI for Brooklyn Cowboy. I went to Jonathan Minion and I said, yo, I want you to shoot this album because it's classic. I couldn't afford Jonathan. Why? I could afford him if I was just me, I gotta get the horse, I gotta shut down Brooklyn Bridge, I gotta jump on the horse, Brooklyn Bridge, stylist. Bro, that shit came up to like $200,000. So guess what Gashi did? I went on AI and made that shit. I'm not using AI to like make a fucking song for me and me have nothing to do with it. That's what's happening. People are just using it, putting their voice in it and being like, all right, here's a song. It's just fucking lazy. I signed to Jay-Z, my favorite rapper, got my mother a house, bought everyone in my family a BMW. I had a song called Rose Gold Rolex, which was my favorite watch. Got that shit more than one time, different faces. I worked with Sting. I worked with this guy named Cheb Khaled. I worked with Travis Scott. I went on tour with Playboi Carti as the opener. All right, I was born in fucking Libya, dude. I was born in Libya. You don't make it out of Libya, dog. I was born in Libya, man. My parents are from Kosovo. You know what Kosovo is? It's near Albania. We have our own country. They won't put us on a fucking map until I said something. Now you can Google me. $10 trillion to save the fucking world. How would I do it? I mean, it's a simple fucking question. What I would do is nothing for myself at all. I think that I would give every single person a home in the world. Every single person would have a home. I give every single person $100,000 that has a newborn. Every time you have a newborn, you get $100,000. I don't think I would let anybody pay for their electricity bill, ever. I think you would be living for free. And I would use that money to make more money, and I would teach kids about investment, stocks, teach them the shit that all my rich fucking friends now teach me and I don't know shit. Like I would open up schools and teach them the shit they need to know. Taxes and fucking credit score, shit that I don't know, bro, you know what I mean? And then I would find a cure for cancer, and then I would find a cure for AIDS, so we all could be fucking and not worrying.